My name is Johnny Travis. I graduated in 2007. So for us, Faze is more than just clothing. It's like a mentality. It's a mindset. So it's just about being fearless and passionate about something. Like our Faze happens to be clothing and design and marketing and stuff that encompasses running a clothing brand. But somebody else's Faze could be studying, being a student, of cooking, making music, whatever it may be. So it's just about you doing what you love to do. I didn't know anyone that had a clothing store when I started this brand. I just knew that I was passionate about clothing and aesthetic and stuff of that nature. And I knew I wanted to create something of my own or be a part of something, be a part of something. And that's kind of what birthed Faze. That's how Faze started. We essentially just kind of started by just making clothes that we like. And it's a blessing that other people kind of like the same stuff that we're into. And we kind of, when we started, we thought that there was somewhat of something was missing, so we felt like we wanted to like introduce something a little bit different that was already out there. And that's what Faze is about in a nutshell. It's just about just doing you, doing what you love. And this is our vehicle to do that. It took a little while for us to kind of get our feet up under us, per se, but it was a start, because even before like the whole business aspect and my business mindedness and like just going through certain things, like before we made a single penny off of clothing, like I wanted to legitimize the company, and I wouldn't even known how to legitimize the company if I didn't go to business school at SF State, right? So like as far as the incorporation, like filing for an LLC, getting a trademark and stuff like that, not to say that a class specifically taught me like, hey, this is what you have to do, but it had my mind moving in that direction, okay, like let's make it legit, because I had went through that one class, the entrepreneurship class. I knew like there's a lot of things that is involved in running a business and starting a business. So like that got my mind moving, that I needed these things beforehand, and I had to do a little bit of research of how to go about doing them, but it just got my mind turning.
My name is Herbert Garcia, and I'm the creative director at Faze Apparel. The brand stands for someone who's willing to take a risk, do something out of their comfort zone. Sometimes what you do as a hobby, that's what you want to do every day, and it's not always possible. So it's something that pushes you, something you strive to do. That's what Faze is. So as a creative director of Faze, there's no one place I go to. There's no one book. There's no one website. There's no one something. It's just everything that's around me. Everything could spark something. I've been doing this for about 12 years now, so it's harder as we go along, just because you feel like you might have done something, but I think that's the fun part of it. We've been doing this for so long that we could be as creative as we want to be. We could be as limited as we want to be. And that's the exciting part for me, I think. I think coming up with something new every year and every season or every couple of months, that shows that this is what we care about. Kind of the play on world domination, but also a play on social media and how we're kind of ruining the world with it. But if you kind of take a look at it, we're smiling, because that's how you always are in social media. It doesn't matter how much damage you are, you always got to put up a first shot.